Breaking news, Nigerians. Peter Obi heads to Supreme Court, says he's seeking justice because INEC subverted the will of Nigerians. Obi revealed this on Thursday at a press conference in Onitsha, Anambra State. Welcome back to Prospect Channels TV. Thank you for coming out here. If you're just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi has vowed to approach the Supreme Court to contest the electoral process of Bola Tinubu of the All Progressive Congress following the verdict of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. Obi revealed this on Thursday at a press conference in Onitsha, Anambra State. He said he disagreed with the court's reasoning and conclusions in the judgment it delivered on Wednesday. The former Anambra State governor also said that the legal team led already being instructed to file an appeal against the decision. Obi said yesterday, 6 September 2023, the Presidential Election Petition Court finally delivered its long-awaited judgment on the petitions challenging the outcome of the presidential election held on 25th February 2023. This judgment was delivered within the statutory time frame under the extant status. We acknowledge the court's contributions to due process and the seeming attempt to strengthen our democracy. As petitioners in this case, we respect the views and the rulings of the court, but we disagree with the court's reasoning and conclusions in the judgment it delivered. It is my intention as a presidential candidate and the intention of the Labour Party to challenge this judgment by way of appeal immediately, as allowed by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The Presidential Election Petition Court has rendered its judgment, but that esteemed body is not the final arbiter. The responsibility now falls on the Supreme Court. I don't know. That judgment is not conterminous with justice. I employ Nigerians to remain focused, stand first, and peaceful, abide by the law of law, and understand that this matter has not reached its logical conclusion. Our legal team has already received our firm instructions to file an appeal against the decision. I shall not relent in the quest for justice, not necessarily for myself, but indeed for our teeming supporters all over the country whose mandates to us at the polls were regrettably truncated by INEC. The strength and value of our democracy reside in solid national institutions and our confidence in them. Electoral litigations will be almost unnecessary and non-existent if the Independent National Electoral Commission discharges its statutory functions credibly, transparently, and with discernible fairness. When that body fails, as it did recently, thus subverting the will of Nigerian voters, the recourse to the judiciary became imperative, as is now the case. I thank every Nigerian who has supported our cause and campaign for a new Nigeria characterized by fairness, equity, justice, the rule of law, peace, prosperity, inclusiveness, sustainable growth, and development. A new Nigeria is possible and achievable. I especially thank our legal team, the Labour Party, and obedient family, and all those who showed up daily during the court trials. God bless you all, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria, he said. Meanwhile, Presidential Tribunal had knocked Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar. They said, do you expect courts to gather evidence from streets, markets, or be intimidated by social media threats? The Presidential Election Petitions Tribunal has berated the presidential candidates and their parties who submitted petitions at the court to seek nullification of Bola Tinubu's victory in the February election for failing to provide evidence. Recall that Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Peter Obi of the Labour Party, and the Allied People's Movement (APM) had approached the tribunal to nullify President Bola Tinubu's election. While delivering the court's ruling on Wednesday, a member of the five-person panel Justice Bolaji Yusuf said the petitioners did not bother to tender any credible evidence before the court to prove their various claims. She added that the petitioners' performances before the court indicate that they were expecting the tribunal to be intimidated by the social media threat, and she said the petitioners did not understand the explanation of the first respondent or were just pressed on their belief that they won the election without any cogent and credible evidence. And they did not even bother to place such credible evidence before this court. Were they expecting the court to go and gather evidence from the street or the market, or to be persuaded or intimidated by the threats on social media? That is not the way of the court. It is clear that the petitioners from the onset were engaged in a wild goose chase and adventure. It is clear that the petitioners from the onset were engaged in a wild goose and chase. Okay, that is what she said. Even with all this, you can understand where they belong to. But it was not supposed to be like that now. The judge is supposed to be, a neutral. Why all this? It's clear what they did. So guys, let's hear from you. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you